Now here for this course and for this first test that we're writing ourselves, we of course don't want to visit this dummy site here, but instead we want to visit this site here, which runs our local React application. Therefore, I'll copy this URL and paste this here into this visit command. Now, the visit command is executed on this CI object, which is, as you might guess, provided by Cypress, and it in the end instructs Cypress to visit a given URL. In this case, this local URL, which will work because Cypress also runs locally on our machine. So visiting local sites will be no problem. So with that, we changed this step to make a bit more sense for our application. If we save this and we go back, we see that this test failed though. We see that it failed because it failed to load this site, and in the end it failed because the connection was refused. And this happened because our local development server that hosts this site is actually not running anymore. At least I stopped it here on my system. If I try to reload this page in the browser, this website page, I also fail here. I stopped this development server when I started the Cypress app, and therefore in order to make sure that Cypress is able to visit this, we have to restart this development server, this React application server. Of course, I don't want to stop the npx Cypress open process though, because this Cypress application here also should keep up and running. And therefore what I'll do is I'll open a second terminal window, and in there I run npm run dev to restart this React application development server. And with that up and running, we can successfully reload and visit this page. And we can now also go back to the Cypress application, rerun all our tests with this icon up here. And now you see that this test passed. And we actually even get a screenshot here that shows us what Cypress saw, so to say. And this test passes because the only step we have in this test at the moment is that we want to visit this page. And therefore, if that succeeds and Cypress is able to visit that page, the test is marked as successful. Now, in many cases, you don't just want to visit a page, you want to do things on that page, or you want to validate that certain elements are visible on the page. So you might want to write more complex tests, and we're of course going to do that throughout the course. But this is a first basic test that shows us how we can generally get started with Cypress.